Hi there, beautiful black sheep. There's a word in German, schadenfreude. It means experiencing a sense of pleasure in someone else's pain. There's no true equivalent for this in the English language. And because we don't have a precise word for it, it often gets mislabeled, usually as jealousy. But that's inaccurate. Jealousy is the fear of losing something you already have. Envy is different. It has two forms. One, wanting something someone else has. And two, wanting it and also wanting them to lose it. Schadenfreude contains elements of the second form of envy. It includes anti-empathy, where someone else's pain is not felt as concern, but as something satisfying. In family systems, where black sheep dynamics form, there's a pattern. One person speaks more openly. They question things. They say what others are unwilling or conditioned not to say. The rest of the family is shaped to stay quiet, to keep the peace, to not disrupt. That difference creates pressure. Instead of addressing that pressure directly, the system redirects it. It becomes triangulation. The discomfort of not speaking freely gets projected on the person who does. At the same time, there is envy, not just of what that person has, but of what they are able to do, to speak, to not conform, to withstand pressure. And when that exists, alongside suppression, it intensifies the reaction. So when that person struggles, is discredited, or falls, there is satisfaction instead of concern. That's schadenfreude. And when it's tied to that second form of envy, it is not just relief. It's relief that something has been taken from them. Their credibility, their position, their ability to stand outside the system. This is where smear campaigns begin. If the person continues to speak, continues to not collapse under pressure, the response escalates. A narrative is created, repeated, spread, not to resolve anything, but to shift a perceived power dynamic away from the one who speaks openly and towards those experiencing schadenfreude. In my own experience, this was said out loud. A family member stated that she hated me because I could fall in a pile of shit and come out smelling like roses. That pointed to something that she could not reconcile, that I didn't break the way the system expected. So the response was to create a pile, a smear campaign that extended far and wide, designed to build something I couldn't easily walk out of. And once that narrative is in place, any difficulty within it becomes confirmation. That's where schadenfreude operates most clearly. It turns struggle into proof and proof into justification. The black sheep experience is filled with complex emotions, many of which people don't have language for. And without language, those experiences stay confusing, internalized, and misinterpreted. But when you can name what's happening, envy, schadenfreude, triangulation, smear campaigns, you can begin to process it accurately. So the pattern looks like this: conditioning, suppression, pressure, triangulation, envy, schadenfreude, power shift, smear campaign, and reinforcement when the target struggles. This isn't jealousy. It's a combination of suppression, envy, and disconnection from empathy, used to shift power and contain the person who disrupts the system. And having language for it isn't optional. It's essential, because once it's named, it can finally be understood. In the next video, I'll be talking about the antidote, Freudenfreude, and what it looks like to move in a completely different direction. See you in the next video.